Rahul, let's give you a quick voice. I need to go across the board, so please exercise brevity, my request to all. You've argued, yesterday we were talking about the same thing. You argued that UGC, these regulations, they risk overreach and there could be moral policing, and that's what you were talking about. Did today's Supreme Court stay that the rules in abeyance, do they validate those concerns? How do you look at what the top court said today and the top courts that were made from the top court?
Absolutely. Those concerns are validated by the Honorable Supreme Court and the Apex Court. Let's remember, caste, community can be very contentious issues. So as you rightly pointed out earlier, the laws could have been drafted better. There were a lot of spaces for ambiguity. There were spaces whether the laws could be misused. Such a sensitive issue like caste, religion, race, they ought to have been dealt with more sensitively. That's the reason why the Savarna base of BJP also revolted against it. So it could have been, such a sensitive issue. This can, bring forth those fault lines in Indian consciousness and psyche. So it should have been handled with much more care. Thanks to Honorable Supreme Court that they stepped in. But I still stand with the point that our Adivasi, SC, ST, OBC community brothers need to be helped and more justice should be given. But please remember, it should not be.
So what's the right way? What's the right way then, Rahul? How do we go about that? You're talking about social and socio-political fault lines. A portion of society is putting sweets in each other's mouth. The other portion is, really not very happy with what happened in the Supreme Court. Where are we headed then?
I mean, I would humbly request those kind of ladoos being shared. These can be avoided because that can really rub salt in another person's mind. So let us be responsible about these. Let us have social insight. Let us respect each other. Find consensus. Please remember the way ahead in any contentious issue, whether it is a black and white issue in America, whether it is a caste issue in India, it is by consensus. Let the social leaders, spiritual leaders, socio-political leaders come together and talk and find solution. Just one submission. We need to have a mechanism to check the fake complaints. Otherwise, the kids will always be at risk and they will always feel that they will be persecuted by a false complaint. So there needs to be checks and balances, but we have to bring two aspects together. It is not A versus B, but it is always A plus B. That is integration.
I think that's a great way to put it. A plus B, not A versus B.